listed up at the stage, please? All right, folks, we're going to get this ceremony rolling for the first Parade of Champions here in just a minute. And I say first because we're going to be winning so many of these titles next year that we're going to do this all over again. My name is Brian Chambers, and I'm the Communications Director for the City of Huntington. I just want to take a moment to thank a few people first. The Huntington High School Band, simply amazing as always. The Huntington High School Color Guard. The TTA for providing the trolleys. Moses Auto Mall for providing the cars for the Grand Marshals. And last but not least, the coaches, parents, and the student athletes whose dedication is what we're really celebrating tonight. We had 10 teams in this city this year. 10 teams that won either a county title, a state title, or achieved national recognition this past year. And to tell you a little bit more about each of these teams, I'm going to turn it over to a guy who, other than all the parents out here, is probably the biggest fan for all of them. Mayor Steve Williams.
Today is about celebrating all of your accomplishments. Now, I don't think any of you have ever been this quiet in an assembly. Woo! So all right, let's hear, come on, let's bring it on up. Let's raise the roof, come on. Huntington is Titletown because of you. Huntington is Titletown because of you. Each of you who competed this last year and won a championship, you have absolutely no idea how unbelievably proud we are of all of you. Every single one of you. In a few minutes, we're going to have an opportunity to be able to recognize each of your accomplishments. But before we bring up the one true champion that's in this town, what I'd like for all of you who have competed, join me in thanking your families, your neighbors, your teachers and friends for supporting you. So let's give it up for your families and everybody else. Huntington is a city of champions, and this is Titletown, West Virginia. One individual who started it all off years ago when Marshall University was finding its way to national prominence. He was an All-American receiver, played about every position that there was between offense and defense, went on to play for the New England Patriots and became a world champion with the New England Patriots. If y'all will, join me in welcoming back Troy Brown.
Gracious. I didn't know there were so many champions in this little town of Huntington, West Virginia in Cabell County. So give yourselves another round of applause again. And like the mayor just said, please thank your parents, your teachers, your coaches, and all the people that we don't always cheer for all the time, because they did a lot to get you guys to this point, to make you guys champions. So thank them too when you get the opportunity to do it. So, I think I want to talk to you a little bit about the word champion. Yeah, it is the winner of a contest or a game or a competition, which you guys were very successful at. But with that word comes a lot of responsibility with that word too. Because when you win, people want to see a lot of you. They want to get a piece of you. They want to be around you. They want to be a part of you. And the other meaning of champion is someone who stands up and fights publicly for somebody that can't fight for themselves either. So that's a champion too. So with that word comes a lot of responsibility. And so how you respond to your success this year, we'll find out soon. You know, some of you have probably played your last team sport. You know, that's just the way life is. You know, things move on. You know, you graduate, you don't play in college, you don't play in the pros, whatever it is. But embrace that now. But the ones of you who are left over and coming back next year to play again next year, you know, we will see how you respond. And a true champion always responds well, because you're going to get the other team's best shot. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta just think about how hard you worked to get to the point you made it to this year. Think about how hard you worked to get there. all the sweat, all the workouts, all the extra shooting and passing and catching and jumping and whatever it was that you did, wrestling, all those things that you did. Think about how much you put into that. You want to be successful next year, you got to double that, because they're coming for you. They want a piece of you. And I'm not going to keep you all day up here either. But again, the last part of the situation is you got to work hard. Work hard at whatever you do. You're a champion on the court, you're a champion on the field, you're a champion in the ring. But I also want to see you be champions in the classroom, and I want to see you be champions in this community too, when your time has come. So I'll leave you with that. I said I don't want to keep you all day. I'll leave you with that. But you got to work hard at it. You got to work hard at everything that you do, not just at the sports. Because when you're a student athlete, your academics are as important as your jump shot. And that's the most important part. That's what's going to carry you through life. And that's what that championship's going to do for you, because I know you know how to win. You know what it takes to win. Now you have to apply it to your real life. So thank you very much. Congratulations to each and every one of you guys on what you accomplished this year, your coaches. Again, thank you coaches, thank you parents, thank you teachers for what they've done for you this year. And congratulations and enjoy it.
Brown. Definition of a champion. All right, we're going to be giving it up for every one of our 10 champions here in a second. We're starting off with Huntington East Middle School Wrestling. Coached by Gary Carpenter, head coach Dan Johnson, Shannon Jeffers, Christopher Brent. They won the Cabell County Championship on March 1st, 2014. The team defeated Milton Middle, which was ranked #1 in the state and had won the county championship for 9 consecutive years. You broke the streak. There are more than 40 wrestlers on this team. 40, listen to that, over 40 wrestlers on that team. Not all of them are right here today because they're doing some other things, and some of them are even having to leave early so that they could go on to acquire competition. So let's hear it up for Huntington East Middle Wrestling. Huntington East Middle School Girls Basketball Team. Head coach Donnie Lucas and Nikki Downey finished the year 17-1, defeated Milton 47-32 on February 20th, 2014 to win the Cabell County Championship, and was the first championship for the new school. Give it up for the East Middle Girls Basketball Team. Huntington East Middle owns Milton. Huntington Middle School Football. Head coach Mike Thomas. Assistant coach John Dennison defeated Milton 38-6 on October 30th, 2013 to finish the season 7-2 and win the Cabell County Championship. It was the first county championship for the school in football since consolidation. The team MVP was Jaden Hayes. Huntington East Middle Football. These coaches absolutely are busy. Huntington East, Huntington Middle School Boys Basketball Team. Once again, the coaches, Mike Thomas. Head coach John Dennison defeated Barbersville 49-31 on February 20th, 2014 to finish the season 18-4 and win the Cabell County Championship. Was the 5th consecutive championship for Huntington Middle boys basketball. Team MVP was Michael Dawson. The championship game MVP was Shamik Berger. Vinson Middle School boys basketball team. Go Adam Westmoreland. Coaches Josh Perkey. He's the head coach. John Canute, Jordan Wells, and Andrew Radcliffe. Defeated CK 35-33 on a buzzer beater by Daniel Perry on February 14th, to clinch an undefeated Wayne County regular season championship at 11-0. Defeated CK again 34-33 on February 28th to win the Wayne County championship and finish the season with a 17-2 record. Trey Maynard, Cameron Maynard, and Derek Johnson, who's the MVP, received all tournament recognition. Trey Maynard, Daniel Perry, Derek Johnson received all county recognition. Vinson Middle School boys basketball. Now, everybody's got to give it up here. This is the dynasty. Huntington St. Joe girls basketball team. Shannon Lewis, head coach. Dave Jenkins, Corey Adkins won its 6th consecutive Class A state title on March 15th by beating St. Mary's 83-48. Listen to these accomplishments. Shannon Lewis, high school coach of the year in West Virginia. Johnson, first team All-State, sports writers, and Gatorade Player of the Year in West Virginia. McDonald's All-American nominee will be attending Notre Dame University. Griffin Dempsey, first team All-State, McDonald's All-American, will attend the University of North Carolina at Charlotte. Rachel Lee, first team All-State, and will be attending the University of Pikeville. Michelle Johnson, second team All-State. Asia Pettit, third team All-State, McDonald's All-American nominee, and will be attending Evansville University. Caitlin Gale, Wendy's Heisman State finalists. Ladies and gentlemen, the dynasty Huntington St. Joseph girls basketball team. Huntington St. Joe Prep. Head coach Rob Fulford. Coaches Arkel Bruce, Dave Meddings, Ryan Arrowwood, and Baker Neal. Nickname is the Irish. Finished the season 28-5, ranked 3rd in the nation according to the USA Today rankings. Reached the semifinals of the Dick's Sporting Goods National Tournament in New York City. Players who have signed to play in college include Jaquan Lyle for the University of Oregon, Josh Perkins for Gonzaga, Jalen Lindsay for Providence. Let's hear it for St. Joe Prep. One team that's not able to be here tonight because they're competing as we speak, the Huntington High girls tennis team. Their coach is Joni Poole. The team has won 3 consecutive state championships. It's gearing up to make a run for their 4th title later this month. 8 girls on the team. The senior, Cassie Mercer, is the defending #1 singles champion and will attend the University of Virginia. Senior Kate Huck is the defending #2 singles champion and will attend Christopher Newport University. And the team will win their 4th consecutive state title in 2 weeks in Charleston. Huntington High girls tennis team. The Huntington High School Highlander boys basketball team. Head coach Ron Hess, Steve Hibbert, Steve Freeman, and Tony Shackelford finished with a record of 27-4 and defeated Hurricane 55-54 on March 22nd, 2014 to win the West Virginia AAA state title. Eric Nix made 2nd team All-State. He was robbed. Tavian Dunn, Martin, and Nick Tutts made third team All-State. They'll be first team next year. Anthony Meadows made honorable mention. The Huntington High School Highlander boys basketball team. The next dynasty in the making, Huntington High School Highlander wrestling team. Head coach Rob Archer, coaches John Dempsey, Steve Reiner, Zach Fraley, and Randy Edrington won the 2014 West Virginia AAA state title on March 1st, 2014. The team was also the Region 4 champions and WSAZ tournament champions for 2014, had a dual record of 6-2. Logan Grass was the state champion in the 106-pound division, finished third in the NHSCA Junior Nationals. Jordan Allen was the state champion in the 120-pound division, placed first in the nation in the NHSCA Junior Nationals. 8 additional wrestlers are placed in their weight division at the state tournament. The Huntington High School Highlanders wrestling team. So with all of that, Office of the Mayor proclamation. Whereas the Huntington East Middle School girls basketball team, under the leadership of coaches Donnie Lucas and Nikki Downey, defeated Milton 47-32 on February 20th, 2014 to win the Cabell County Championship. Now you all need to cheer for each of your teams here. Whereas the Huntington East Middle School team, under the leadership of coaches Gary Carpenter, give it up now, come on. We're not sitting in church. Let's give it up. Leadership of coaches Gary Carpenter, Dan Johnson, Shannon Jeffers, Christopher Brand won the Cabell County Championship on March 1st, 2014. And whereas the Huntington Middle School football team, under the leadership of Coach Mike Thomas and John Dennison, defeated Milton 38-6 on October 30th, 2013 to win the Cabell County Championship. And whereas the Huntington Middle School boys basketball team, under the leadership of coaches Mike Thomas and John Dennison, defeated Barbersville 49-31 on February 20th, 2014 to win the Cabell County Championship. And whereas the Vinson Middle School boys basketball team, under the leadership of coaches Josh Perkey, John Cornute, Jordan Wells, and Andrew Ratcliffe, defeated CK 34-33 on February 28th, 2014 to win the Wayne County Championship. Whereas the Huntington High girls tennis team, under the leadership of Coach Joni Poole, has won 3 consecutive state championships, is gearing up to make a run at its 4th title later this month. And whereas the Huntington High School wrestling team, under the leadership of coaches Rob Archer, John Dempsey, Steve Reiner, Zach Fraley, Randy Edrington, was the Region 4 champions, WSAZ tournament champions, and won the 2014 West Virginia AAA state title on March 1st, 2014. Whereas the Huntington High boys basketball team, under the leadership of Coach Ron Hess, Steve Hibbert, Steve Freeman, and Tony Shackelford, defeated Hurricane 55-54 on March 22nd, 2014 to win the West Virginia AAA state title. And whereas the Dynasty Huntington St. Joe High School girls basketball team, under the leadership of coaches Shannon Lewis, Dave Jenkins, and Corey Adkins, won its 6th consecutive Class A title on March 15th, 2014 by defeating St. Mary's 83-48. And whereas the Huntington St. Joe prep team, under the leadership of Coach Rob Fulford, Arkell Bruce, Dave Meddings, Ryan Arrowwood, and Baker Neal reached the semifinals of the Dick's Sporting Goods National Tournament in New York City and finished the season ranked 3rd in the nation, according to the USA Today. Now, all of that. Now, therefore, I, Steve Williams, Mayor of the City of Huntington, Cabell, and Wayne Counties, do hereby proclaim henceforth that Huntington, West Virginia, will be known as Titletown, West Virginia, due to the exceptional athletic accomplishments of our young people. We are proud of every one of you. Keep living the dream. Bring it back again in 2015, and be sure to thank your parents and your family. Congratulations again. You are all champions.